A 600-year-old Imperial Granary is transformed into the oldest opera venue in Beijing. A 600-year-old Chinese cultural treasure is revived in its original form. The Imperial Granary production of the KUNQU Opera, The Peony Pavilion, a magical love story from 600 years ago, blending tangible and intangible cultural heritage. All and exclusively brought to you on this edition of Center Stage. It's a unique production conceived to mark a key event in the 600-year history of uniquely Chinese art. 10 years ago, KUNQU Opera was listed as part of the world's intangible cultural heritage, and 6 years later, the classic of the KUNQU repertoire, the Peony Pavilion, was brought to the ancient and intimate venue of an Imperial Granary. 400 performances later, audiences are still flocking to see authentic KUNQU opera.
应该是先有皇家粮仓，然后有厅堂版的昆曲牡丹亭，结合我们粮仓这样一个古老建筑的特殊的背景，我们就找到了一些我叫文化的支点，也就是在一个600年的古粮仓里去做一个600年的戏曲。 在一个遗址里去上演一个遗产。
The Imperial Granary dates from the reign of the Ming Emperor Yongle in the early 15th century. Situated in a narrow alley in Beijing's Dongcheng district, it is the best preserved example of an Imperial Granary in Beijing. It is now also one of the smallest theaters in the country.
皇家粮仓呢，它应该是从元开始，然后进入明清的时候，就进入到它的一个鼎盛的时期。建粮仓的同时，它开始修建的现在我们看到的紫禁城，也就是从时间段上，我们所在的这座古粮仓就比紫禁城还要年轻10岁。那么到2010年，应该是有整整600年历史了。
Also 600 years old is KUNQU Opera. As the most ancient form of opera in China, it integrates poetry, drama, music, and dance. KUNQU Opera is noted in particular for its elaborate verse and visual splendor. And in 2001, UNESCO listed it as a masterpiece of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity.
它是一种美丽的绘画，它是一种让人怀念的过去，让人怀念的过去。怀念它的时候，让我们感到一种充实和骄傲。
The Peony Pavilion is the most famous work in the KUNQU opera repertoire. It was written by Tang Xianzu, the great Ming Dynasty dramatist who is popularly known as China's Shakespeare. In essence, it's a love story that transcends life and death. One spring day, Du Liniang, the daughter of a rich family, goes to a garden. There she has a dream in which a handsome scholar named Liu Mengmei comes to her. They fall in love at first